What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be doing right now is opening up the MutHero Fantasy Pack. This one is from Solos. I still have to do the one from House Rules, but that doesn't really matter right now. We're going to go ahead and open it up. I will point out to you guys, though, that the most recent Solos that they put out are straight HIV, so you're going to have to be very, very careful with a lot of the stuff that you're going to have to deal with, throughout that situation. I would recommend that you do not try to get 5 stars on the newer Solos, but you just get what you need, because the original ones we had up to like 130. Many of you guys were able to do it. I am going to go after Jalen Ramsey. I'm just not going to get him first. All right, we're going to get right now Saquon Barkley, but just to give you guys an idea of his numbers and everything and what he's doing, he's going to be pretty much a glitch. Absolutely 100% a glitch as soon as we're able to get him. But for now, I think it just makes sense for us to go after Saquon and just make sure we have that secured. Even though, because of house rules, you can't run. It might, I don't know. I'm just going to go after Saquon because I wanted to get Saquon since the beginning, and I have everything set up to get him, so I'm just going to go ahead and get him right now. Before we add anything to him, I'm going to show you his numbers right there. Pretty much, that break tackle going to get real glitchy with that John Madden coach. And just note that you do get half. Is that half the training? I don't think that's half. 34? Is that right? No. Because I think a 90 gives you like 4,000. I don't even know how they got those numbers with that 91. But it doesn't really matter, though. Regardless of the situation, we're going to go ahead and, we're going to upgrade him from his power-up all the way throughout. And then we're going to go ahead and, pretty much rage sell Gale Sayers. So this is what I was talking about. You see, like, I only got the 4 with these two. Everything else, I got all the 5 stars with the other ones, so it didn't really matter. Plus, with the way the milestones work, there are no more milestones with this at this time, so it doesn't make any sense for you to have to go after getting those 5 stars. Just get what you have to get and get out, because those solos are very, very annoying. And it's I don't even understand how they came up with the stuff that they ask you to do in those solos. But just be careful, don't break any controllers, and just chill out. So we're gonna go right now. Okay, over to, where is he? We're going to go ahead and get his power up. We're going to go back to the newest, and then we'll find his power up. Hello, how much is Russell Wilson going for? I know he's pretty cheap though, right? Yeah, 4,000. I don't think anybody's going to go too crazy for it, but we'll go ahead and sell that for about 3,500, because I don't really need anything with him. And if that is his signature series card is out and nobody's willing to spend more than 4K, I don't think anybody's going to really care about it after that. So let's go ahead. Where's Saquon? Where did we find Saquon? Where's Saquon Barkley? Saquon, where you at? Okay, so there you go right there. All right, so now the purpose of doing this, guys, just so you understand, is that we're going to get him like just straight OP, and we're going to give him wild, and more wild attributes and abilities, which means that we're going to have to get rid of somebody. Now, with the way that we have Gale Sayers is like, he's pretty good, but the issue about Gale Sayers is this. Once you take away the abilities from these players, EA Sports has rendered them useless. Like, they pretty much can't do anything. They just, run around, and they're just, why do you need this much training to do this? Bro, is EA Sports serious with it? Well, I didn't even realize it was going to be that much training. I had like 3,000. You see that we're down to whatever we are now. So, whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, so it looks like we're probably going to put Freight Train on him. And then I just want to show you guys this. We're going to give him back Evasive. And then I think the tier 2 Leapfrog, where is it? We're going to give him Leapfrog, Indoor Baller. We might have to do, what is the first level tier abilities? Because we might want him to go, he got Spin Cycle. Oh, faster Juke Animate. Because it looks like Evasive might be the key. If we just go Evasive, Leapfrog, and Evasive, Leapfrog, and then whatever we're going to do with the first chemistry, we'll figure it out after that. But where he is right now, you can see he's a 90 speed, agility 94. What I really like about him is his stiff arm is a lot, it's high. He has a higher juke move and all that stuff when you compare him to Gale Sayers. But let's go ahead right now and just give you guys more of an insight to it. So that way, I didn't mean to go back to upgrade. So that way you guys kind of understand. Let's get out of that screen, and I'll show you him before we actually put him in. Because I don't want to have 2 running backs, because like Bo Jackson is pretty good to have as my secondary dude. So when you look at all of this stuff, right, the carrying is way better, but what does that mean? The catching, whatever, elusiveness, I thought he was a little bit more elusive, but the truck is there, and then the break tackle is 94. Once we add some other things to him, he's going to be, definitely 100% OP. But the agility is a big deal. because we'll be able to do a little bit more. I know that once we add, we're gonna probably go with the, we're gonna put some rushing on him and see what's happening. But this just to give you an idea, I don't know if the evasive made his spin move like Gale Sayers a little bit more OP than it was supposed to be. But if you look at the way that you know, his spin move is a 91, so it's next level tier, we have to assume that that's really what it's going to be. Like Saquon Barkley is going to be that dude. Not only that, when you look at, where is it? His strength, he's stronger. We'll see how that works out. But the ball carrier vision, which is something that a lot of you guys, you know, you are asking about, I'm not sure if that's really going to make a difference, but you can see Gale Sayers obviously has a lot more when it comes to that. That's pretty much what it is. But then the jumping rating being over that amount that we need, which is a 90, that's how he's able to get the leapfrog. For those of you guys that were asking, like, how do I make him jump like a Super Mario brother? That's how you do it. All right, so now that we've done all of that, we can actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take Gale Sayers out of the lineup, and then we're going to take, and yeah, also, you don't get a refund back from evasive and the abilities. I don't know what's going on with that, if EA is going to ever allow that to happen, but it looks more and more like they are finding different ways to just not, hold up, no, we're going to do the entire depth chart. They're just not doing certain things to like make the game continue to go where it's supposed to be going. You know what I'm saying? Like they had the things with the limiteds where you're able to use training after a week. They took that away. They're taking a lot of things away, and I don't know why they're doing that exactly, but it's changing the experience overall with Ultimate Team. But you can see there, his break tackle goes to a 95. So we're going to see, and that's all through the tier 1 of John Madden coach, all right, with the rushing, because we have the other stuff on passing. So, you know, if we were to just switch it up with the way that John Madden coach is and just make it both rushing, it probably, you know, it'll give us a little bit more of, you know, it'll give us a different avenue to see how fast we can get him to other things with the rushing situation. But for now, I'm going to leave it the way it is because Troy Aikman has actually been playing pretty decent. So I'm not going to really bother that and play around with that anymore. So let's go ahead. We're going to power down Gale Sayers because, like I said, it doesn't make any sense to have him also. And right now, you know, we're going to take the training and everything back from him and just go in a different direction. Now, remember, guys, he is a legend. So what happens is this, right? When you do this, you got to remember the next time that he comes out, obviously, if you're going to want to start from scratch again, you'll definitely need the power up. But it's not something that, you know, it's not like the other power ups that you have with like the, you know, the regular players, because those dudes are going to be getting like regular stuff. If they have like, you know, a crazy Monday Night Football game, or if it's a crazy Sunday and they just go ape, they're going to have it. So for those of you guys that are asking, like, you know, should you keep the power-ups and everything like that? You know, it is what it is, because like many of you guys were like, yo, you should probably keep them at a tier 1 and see what happens. That's actually very, very smart to do that and just make sure you know like which one you had powered up. But I don't think I have more than one of the Gale Sayers cards power up, so I think we'll be fine with that. But that is a good way to do it, to keep like the tier 1, so you just absolutely know which card it is, just to keep, you know, give you guys insight with it. Now that that's done, pretty much we have to see what is he going for now is a 91. All right, he's at 236. So now we have to weigh it, because we can probably, if we sell him right now, I think we get the 229 and we can save when we buy some training points, whatever is going to be needed for the rest of because it's 6840 for him. We could be training point rich and just have 600K and not worry about it. And then that way, for 200 though, I don't know. I think we go up to like 8, spend 100, and then have the 100K instead of going 6840 right now. We get the 49, because I don't need that much training right now, do I? Or maybe I do, bro. Maybe I can sacrifice him for the greater good. That could be because he's only down to 2 something now. 170 gets us a 90. So you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, we'll just take the training. We'll take the training points from him, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the additional training from that, and then we're going to also upgrade further with the team within the chemistries and everything like that. So now let's go back. We had to sacrifice him for the greater good, bro. It is what it is. We'll go back to Saquon. All right, we're going to go ahead and go to upgrade. We're going to give him freight train. Is that what we're doing as his X Factor, or should we even give him an ability like that with the X Factor right now? Maybe we'll come back to that. But for this, I think that it's a no-brainer that we go evasive. And just so you guys know, the evasive is a mixture of the spin and the jukebox. Okay, that was confirmed. The spin cycle and the jukebox, that's a mixture. So if you have one of these, you don't need to get evasive also. So that could be something that you guys can probably, you know, work on to understand. That's why you get those combined. It doesn't make any sense to have both, pretty much, because it's faster animations for both, and it's a tier 3 ability, and you just get everything all at once. And then we're gonna also get, like I said, the leapfrog, because we just need that in our lives right now, because dudes have been hopping over me really, really wild and ridiculously, and it's absolutely stupid. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put evasive on them, and we put the leapfrog, and then pretty much what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about some of the other things, like I said, as far as the X factors and everything go, the superstar X factors. We'll work on that a little bit later to kind of figure out where we want to go with it. But ultimately, I think for us right now, we probably have created the most dominant running back in Madden 20 at this point of the time you watch this video. Obviously, they're going to be releasing a lot more things, so we have to go from there when we figure that part out, like how we're going to do whatever. But it appears like this guy is pretty much a stud, man. He's absolutely a stud. So we're going to go ahead and activate his abilities, because even though he doesn't have the X factor, you still have to activate the actual abilities. That's a question that I get asked regularly. So if you stay throughout the video to know that, or if you already knew it, definitely just write leapfrog in the comments, because that's pretty much what we did all this for. A dude leapfrogged me way too much, and it made me insane. But I didn't want David Johnson, so we went with him. And then we also have to do something about Torrey Holt, because that dude's garbage, and we got to figure out, you know, where we're going from there. But, you know, in my opinion, I think we got the best running back. We got him for free, just playing solos. Now we got to grind out weekend leagues and, you know, pretty much get that done as well. So it is what it is. I want to thank everybody for watching. Let me know if you're going after Saquon as well. I will be going after Jalen Ramsey for my next one. All right, guys, you enjoy your day. Be safe. Until next time, one love.